Hello everyone, Crew Station here. Welcome back to a new video. Finally got my mic in, so everything's good. For the bed, it's a mess. I got the box for the mic. In the bed, whatever. So basically, I'm just gonna show you. This should have been fixed. Hold on. Like, how the fuck? That one. There we go. They're beautiful. Okay, so this is Malice postman. This is not complete. This is the first step in the right direction. So we have to make considerable changes to it. As you see, we have all the ratios. The ratios are more trim properly correct. As we have 2 mouse, door mouse, 2 white rabbit, and 3 chest. I believe this is correct. We now play through sign-up mining, and we also play the math mech package. The math mech package will consume the normal summon. You want these in hand though, and if you don't have them in hand and you open up like Underground or the Gold Sark, like that's good enough. Those are 3 ways to get to exactly the same thing that you were doing in the first place. Some are even opting to cut the numbers down to play this package anyway. So like that's really the only thing that matters here. I do play Code of Soul, and the real sleeper that I do play is Template Skipper. Template Skipper has always been good for me. Anytime you make links, like we have added Code Talker Inverted. You don't know the play with this is basically you do the math mech combo, you get all your pieces, you do your diameter combo, and if you have any mouse name in hand, you can special summon it with Code Talker Inverted, and then just do mouse combo. You could go into White Binder, you could go into Red Ransom. We are currently playing L-Phase. Know what L-Phase does. It's basically Link Decoder, but the monster it summons back has to be level 4 or lower, and it can't be used as link material, and its effects are negated, which are kind of bad. I'm opting if I want to remove the body or if I want to keep the body on the field, because it doesn't really matter as long as I can hit that main combo stage. The card it brings back doesn't seem to matter. It just needs to be a map, and doesn't need to be any of your map card. So that's the main thing I figured out. In this list, you'll see I still have Impulse in this list. The Impulse is going to come out. I'm just making sure this is the route I want to go with. I'm worried about the combo. I don't care about the non-engine that is in this deck. I do think you're still going to play cross-out. You're going to play your talents. And now I believe you play Call By. I believe now's the time to play Call By, and you're going to main deck Gold. I think Gold is the best card in this format simply because everyone's on a limp. No one's playing very good. If you roll this deck, you may lose really bad. Because it is not all that difficult to make All Immersion, but if you roll, they're just link fodder at that point. It doesn't even matter. It doesn't matter what you do, because I don't even make it to diameter. So like math combo, I was like, okay, I don't care about that anymore. So now I just do things that I'm going to do anyway, because I can do them. And that's what this will end up being. I didn't want to make a super long video today. One, I'm freaking tired as hell. I gotta clean up all this shit. Also, new sponsor. Hell yeah, that's brand new jersey today. So hyped for it. But yeah, I believe that we cut the impulses and you play it like this. I believe you play this shit going forward, like for real. So you play this, you definitely play your template skipper is like insane. I might play it as like a 2 of, once the new Alliance Insight stuff comes out. I may not even play it because Orange Hair and the new adding Mr. stuff is fucking wild. That new synchro they get, I'm definitely playing that shit. There was no way in hell I'm not playing it. I do believe you play Kotaku. I do believe that Malice players are going to see this and be like, you know, that's a really good pack. We should probably fucking do that. Yeah. I've been working on it, you know, since Banlist came out. Yesterday. So. This is the main card I was seeing that was like standout card. Like Kotaku inverted. It was really good. Elphase, I see it as a good pack, but it's also bad. It does gain 300 for each card that points to it. Does mean with it and Dormouse, it does get jacked. But however, not as good as you might think it is. And I'm only using it to chain block the Red Ransom, which seems to be the problem people have been having anyway. But there's a lot of things that could be different. Like in this deck, realistically, you could play 3TB11 and just not do the math stuff. That'll make the deck work. It will work, and it is very effective. It just loses status blossom. Kind of okay, because I mean, you still get the body back if it doesn't. But what you gonna do? Because like you have to play crossout now. It's mandatory. Mandatory to play crossout because Malice is one of them. Mandatory to play talents because it's one of them. And mandatory to play callback because it's one of them. This will be a trend in every single deck moving on it. Will be a trend. We've already discussed it, talked about it. Is probably the smartest way going forward because you have 3 utility cards to stop utility hand traps. Chances of you seeing them is 33.3%. It's about as good as it's gonna get. It's not gonna get any better than that. We don't have any other cards that will do that. So Crossout was the last one, and now it's limited. And there's talents. I wanted talents limited because I didn't want just to see it every fucking game. I'm okay with one of the two. If I have both of them like shotgunned on me in the same turn, dude, I get fucking mad as hell. So I'm like I said, I'm okay with this. This is okay. This is understandable. The mining, I hate playing in the droll, but if I can do it. Another reason I'm not playing Lower Dark, and we're now playing lights. We have 3 lights in the stack. Isn't extremely high, to keep in mind, but do think that Allure Darkness just plays in the duel harder. Don't really need it. We have just a cat. Another play you can do, and it's with the math mix stuff, is if you have Synapse Mining and you have a Malice in hand, and you don't want to play Kotaku stuff, or just anytime you open up mining and you get circular, you have that line. That line is available. You have the ability to get that. That's my main thing. Anytime that happens, because circular, you'll dump. They won't have an interaction. It's special. Now they can, at this point, bestial the signal, which that could be the time where that line is cut off. In which in case, there's no card in this deck by itself, unless if you have an extender, link it off, and then the revo, like the template, Kotaku, going to get you to 4 combo. Because you would literally need template or the code soul in order to extend, or you need fucking diameter. Like, it has to be exactly fucking diameter. Or just a Malice name. If you have a Malice name, it don't fucking matter, because the Mad Max stuff really does not use a normal summon until you get to diameter. And if they're cutting you off before you get to diameter, you're fine. You're chilling. You're great. You're Gucci. No one cares. So I think this is how we play it. The elf phase, again, that's one I just don't know about. I'd like to cut it because I was doing a combo earlier where everything was going perfectly in the line. Then I had to use GWC06 to bring one back. When I did, I had to banish the Malice name I had on board, which was used with the elf phase. And you can actually banish it, bring it back, and then link it up. But I don't want to do that because that seems actually bad. That's just personally how yeah, it doesn't matter if I do it once. Once is fine, but I have to have a way to be able to bring out the white binder by itself. People talk about parts needing banned. If you cut the consistency of Malice down, it will stop being relevant. It will happen. White binder is not really a problem because you took care of a big problem, which was Deco Talker. And with Deco Talker gone, it makes it really hard for deck to play personally. So again, we've discussed a lot of different things at a lot of different angles, and we've looked at the deck and we're like, okay, what can we do to fix this? Almost Impulse, you'll see it in Pure or Visco list. I'm not seeing this list. This card again is just in there. It's basically just filler from last format. It's really played. Still will play for well. Fine Troy. Basically just got this withdrawal. We will cut a hand trap down. It will probably be in the rear because it's relevant. We have the cross out and we have it, which is really fucking hard to do. I've done it before, but really hard to do. So yeah, we'll just do that and we'll see what we can do with it. But I'm gonna go through this a little bit. We play both the Mathematic rank boards. You're going to make inflation on your opponent's turn, and you're going to make Allen Burson on your turn. Your Allen Burson and your diameter plus whatever are going to be your link materials or link fodder. Some people play the addition and subtraction. Do that. Those cards just don't serve the purpose in this deck. Especially if you have the line to be able to do the Code Talker inverted. I think that's just better. Post Alliance Insight. You can cut mining and you can actually play the new AI card, which can be searched with the Synchro, which is fucking fantastic. So you can do the AI stuff, then you can do your Mathematic combos, and then it can infiltrate into your Malice combo, which is crack. We are working on it. We think we have to get template skipper. But we want to keep the Code of Soul because Code of Soul is really fucking good. And if we get that stuff, we will definitely cut the L face because getting to 2 bodies is really simple at that point. It's basically elementary because there's so many extenders being added to the deck that it really doesn't matter. So that's the main thing that we're going for, and we're trying to focus on when it comes to mount is what cards best fit this deck. What cards make the combo almost on God. And currently, I mean, we're pretty close. We are pretty close. We've already got this figured out for the most part. We're playing a lot of normal stuff. It's not so normal, but like, your Griffin got banned, so all of you that was doing the degenerate shit, don't matter. I said from the day I saw Griffin, that card was getting banned. Every format, it's the same as Dweller. Every format where Griffin is viable, it is fucking toxic. Every format. Guess what? They both went at the same time. Nightmare Griffin got banned, and Dweller got banned. Fantastic. Decoder got banned. Decoder did not deserve a ban. I'm not gonna lie. Yes, you could chain block and get the build spell. There's not really an interaction point there. But also, if you have Ash Blossom, which is the main interaction that you would be trying to stop that with, kills the white binder. Like, oh, you can just bring it back in the the draw phase or whatever phase with GD with CO6. Yeah, it's true, but you can also build that too. Malice is easily stopped by hand traps. And I didn't like Shifter in this deck. Of course, as you see my list, Malice, Shifter, add Shifter. But I just did not like the card. I thought Shifter was just a dumb way to play the deck. I wanted to play it with more cybers and wanted to utilize the grid ring, which is what this version exactly does. I'm playing Transfer Dog, for God's sake. Do you see Hazard Lizard Dose in here? I fucking don't. Because I don't play it. I don't like Hazard Lizard Dose because it's not a cyber. It shuts off my transcode. Transcode's a really fucking good card. Like, you go transcode, it summons any link through your lure. So it can revive your Splash Mage on your follow-up. Your Splash Mage could then revive a Malice name and starts full combo without any Malice names. So, kind of crazy. FP being the only one that is not Cyberse, but we play it simply because it's SP. That's it. Only reason we play it is the only non-Cyberse in this extra. Like I said, do a lot of things. Yeah, you do well too. Like I said, we got ratios pretty much fixed. Everything works properly. So yeah, if you all have really any questions, I'll kind of show you how this combo works. Go to test hand. If I'm gonna do it, I need a specific test hand, so I can show you guys exactly how the combo works. That plays. That's not what I'm wanting. Okay. So I'm wanting to show you a combo like this. I'm wanting to show you how exactly this works. So you're starting at mining, you can pitch anything. I'll pitch White Ranger. You're gonna get circle. You can get Drolled here, which doesn't affect you because you have Malice Horse and you have Template Skipper. You can do the entire Malice combo, it doesn't matter. You can actually do Circular, get 2 bodies just out of this. Circular, because it's all. Summon this. Now this, under draw, you can do it. Wanting to play anything. Now, do know, the minute you summon this, you are locked out of the extra deck. Cyber. Only summon Cyber. Main deck, you summon whatever the fuck you want. So, we get to here. Conversion, you're going to detach 2, and you're going to add the diameter. Yep. You're then going to normal summon the diameter effect, we're going to special summon. Now, in order to get this to work, you have to make Rebo off the diameter, and you have to make the inverted Code Talker off of this side. Here, inverted effect, and summon the Dormouse. That's how you do it. There's anybody in this video that was like, I don't see the way. It has arrows pointing these directions. Yes, you're right. It does point left and right. We came equipped with knowing how to be able to summon a card like this. Because we're not stupid, not dumb. This is not a dumb combo. Because you have 1, 2, 3. You have 3 cards engraved with the Super Fract. Your Super Fract will definitely summon your Laplacian. Your Laplacian will not only grab a card from hand, whatever cards on field that you want to get rid of, it will also have an Omni Negate because it'll have diameter, which is crazy. Plus, now you have to get through the Malice shit. And sometimes I like to end on the Rebo, just for the evenly matched. I don't have to do that, because I can climb all the way up into the terahertz and send this guy. And I also have both soul for their turn. But GWC06. I have everything at my arsenal. Just for the sake of, how does this work? I wish I could. Oh, damn it. This, B11. B11, so. I'm gonna go. This dude for Splash. Flash. Special any Malice name. So, go those two specifically into this. Oh yeah, so that's why it doesn't matter. The main reason we're doing this. I'm gonna go binder with these two. Binder effect, vanish, vanish. Perfect. Summon. Finish, just here, just here. Oop. Give it effect here. Also, a lot of the Pokemon, we just have to show you how long and relevant it is. Effect here. We have the traction dodger. GWC06. These two. And here. Underground. Vanish. Binder. Summon. Ball. Fireball. Target. Flash Mage or Mouse. Both back. You see this combo is a little bit unfair. Now, go. What I want to do. Yeah, I'll just do it. Terrible. Didn't mean to activate Firewall though. Not gonna lie. So it's got a soul. Not supposed to. That was accidental, but I'll go ahead and do this. Can make Cryptor here. That would be the correct spot to put Cryptor in. But as you can see, you literally have freaking everything. Like, I'm telling you, this shit's crazy. I don't know if I want to play the other one because most of the time, there's a lot of times on Red Ransom that they have Ash, it just doesn't matter because I already have the quick spell, and like later on, like there's so many other cards that you can grab with the Red Ransom that literally it makes it highly irrelevant. So, but yeah, that's the main combo. That's how you do everything. You'll send the safe room when you put there and everybody knows. Combo. I don't know if this is needed. I'm still fucking around with it, trying to figure something out, but I don't think it's needed. I believe you just play without the option, and you just do this shit. But maybe if I find that the body that you put on board is relevant, like maybe. I mean, it is for the rest of the turn, so it could be like total soul fodder too. Like this could be. I don't know. We're going to mess around with it. I'll figure something out. I know this post Alliance Insight is cracked. because you simply can use the Malice quick play spell, which you search off of the Red Ransom, to basically banish a Malice, negate a card your opponent controls, and then that Malice card would come back. Which is not bad. Now, this thing, it does have specific summoning requirements that have to be met. See that or not? 2 level 3 or higher. Or higher. Malice names or math deck names. A little bit different. But yeah, that's the main gist. That's how you play the deck. This is the list, cut, impulse. Everything else looks okay-ish. I definitely would play like hella Charmies. You're gonna have to play this. That's now mandatory. That's my cross out. And I was like, oh, we don't really need thrust. You need thrust because no way around it. But I'll keep you all updated in case if I find anything else new else. But this is all the time I got for today. Thank you all for tuning in. My name is First Nation. I'll see you in the next First Nation. Out.